Hello.
Hi again, Alan.
Hi, Will. Hi.
How's it going?
It's good. It's apparently I'm driving.
You're the captain today.
Yeah.
I'll be
You're gonna be reading. You're gonna be
co-pilot.
reading the map, I hope.
I'll do my best. Let's see
Okay.
what we get.
Let's see what happens. Who knows? So welcome to the next Kyma challenge,
The Kyma challenge.
where we have no idea what the tool is gonna give us today. Have I got Kyma turned? Yes, I have. I think it's all gonna work. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, not too.
Shaper audio. Wow, only two.
So the sound is a shaper, and the control is audio.
All right.
Okay. Sounds like we're going to need a mic or something. That's all right.
Yeah.
Got one of those. And the sound, so it's a shaper. It shapes.
What is meant by that? Like shaping the sound, like filtering, or
Yeah.
can be
Or,
more oblique.
yeah. Whatever we want. Yeah. It shapes.
Right on. Do we want to use your voice live input
Yeah.
to control as a source modulation for the shaper?
Yeah. While you have a
Okay.
little think, I'll go get a microphone. I'll be right back.
Yeah, let's plug in a microphone
Yeah.
and we'll go from there.
Got a microphone.
Right.
And plug that in. Okay. Don't need phantom power for this one. Oh, okay, that looks good. That's sending 1, 2.
Is it working?
Yeah, I think that should be sending to Kyma. Oh yeah, look, you can see it on the DSP window down here. Ooh, we have sound.
There we go. Cool. I was thinking we could use different parts of your voice to control the sound. So like we could have the amplitude, we could do amplitude following, frequency tracking, um, and then map those parameters to
Tracker. So I renamed the this is just the
audio input. Wait, a
frequency
mic is
amplitude
coming
tracker.
in. Yes.
Um,
The frequency of your voice.
yeah. So I've got a very bassy voice, so I'm gonna take this down a bit. But I can go very high as well.
So 2-note number. Okay.
So I have a bit
Track
of
the frequency, track the amplitude,
bloody bloody
time
blah.
constants. Yeah, looks good.
So great. What are we going to control with this?
Um,
Flamingos. No, no.
Flamingos. Now, what do we want to do it to like different band pat? Huh?
Some kind of oscillator?
Yeah, we could have some of it going to an oscillator and then other parts going to a filter, maybe.
How about we make? No, don't want to get too ambitious here. But like, could we like this is we could use this from a wavetable.
Oh, live capture some of the voice.
Yeah, somehow.
Okay.
And so we could take.
Do we need a memory writer?
Yeah, we will. Put it here. I'll make it silent. Oh, it
We
is.
want to set the Capture duration to 4096. Cyclic. Simultaneous read, I think you're going to need. Or if not simultaneous read, you're going to need over in the oscillator, you need to check that it's coming from a memory writer.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. So should we could govern its frequency by my voice.
Yes.
Okay.
You just copy paste that in there.
Yeah. Now I can't remember which side was which. The can you read that? It's small. The left output of the frequency is the frequency envelope. Okay, so we just put a left on there, which is actually a relabeled channeler, isn't it? Yeah. And the oscillator also has a sample rate envelope.
Okay. So we can put the tracker in the right side of the tracker in there.
Yeah, we could just do that as well, couldn't we? Okay. So we will determine that. Do that. Oh yeah, right. So the voice is going to go in there. So that when do we want to trigger this thing?
Maybe when a certain amplitude has been breached.
Oh yeah, okay. Because
So we could do, yeah, amplitude or threshold, yeah. And then the audio input going into that is instead of the generic source. There it is.
Okay, should we put how will we know when it's doing it? Should we put some kind of like
sound to global controller with a light on?
Yeah.
Green when it's going, red when it's not.
Yeah. And take the L off because we want to pass it through undownsampled. So this is just like our recording light. So when we go above a certain threshold, we'll bung a bit of audio into the memory and control the oscillator from that.
Do we want to? It looks like we have that audio input going into the memory writer twice.
Oh, this one?
Yeah. See how it's going directly in there? And so then also...
That's what, yeah, that'll be the signal it's recording. And then it's going through this threshold.
Okay, so we need it there twice?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
But with the amp follower gives actually, yeah, let's trigger it off the amp tracker in the frequency amplitude tracker is nice. I like it better than this RMS tracker, which gives small numbers. You end up having to adjust things quite.
Yeah, I was gonna. It's
the threshold
touchy.
Yeah, you end up with very, very small thresholds, like 0.01 or something for what seems like a loud signal or something. I think the tracker in here is more intuitive.
I think we could try it.
Yeah, let's try it. Okay.
Probably want to make our recording light up button.
Ooh, should we put a scope on the oscillator?
Let's put a scope
so we can see what's going on. Look. I found this thing. You know, like if you put a sound on a plus, it like there, it would add it to the mixer. it prefers the mixer on the left. So if I put this just to the left on the plus, it will add it to that mixer. It seems to be that, you know, if you want to put something in a mixer, you put it on the plus to the right of it.
And it works. It seems to work backwards.
Yeah. So I'm going to make another. So this is our display thing because we won't change the frequency of this. So this will just be like 4096 samp. So it'll just go, and it will just constantly play it from memory writer. And the scope will be 4096 samp and 4096 samp. So that should give us. Oh yeah, and it should be silent as well. There. So that would just be our kind of like wave display.
Wave display, like it. Yep.
So we can see what's going on. There we go. So there is nothing in there. Our recording that. Ooh, oh look.
Or make it a button, or
yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, there it is.
Ooh. So we can set the threshold a bit higher.
Yeah, you'll probably be able to feel that better than I can. Right on. Now what more can we do with this?
Now we just play with it for half.
Now you just get lost in it. Seems like some sort of a filter could be nice. Like as you get higher amplitude, we open up the filter. Open up a filter on the oscillator.
We could do that with the Formant.
Okay. So we want to put do we put the same tracker?
So you just put the amplitude tracker in there. We have to downsample it, so we have the L. So the Formant really goes from like 1 to 10. So we could sort of
multiply that by. Try 10 if it goes to 10.
But I think if we square it, so it will, because you know what I mean. The Formant sort of, you want it's subtle at first and then kind of more later. You know what I mean? So if we square it, it will get little stuffy down there.
What if we cube it?
I don't think the word cubed. Oh my gosh, it does. I'd never typed that in before.
Cubed.
Is that?
That's oh yeah, it's a thing.
Just test that. 3.
Yeah, 3 cubed.
I'm sure that's right.
27. Come on.
Look at that.
Damn.
I'd never thought to use cubed. Wow, that is so cool. So we'd cube it, and then we multiply it by 10, and multiply it by 9, and add 1, because I think like
because what's coming in there is a 0 to 1, right?
Yeah.
From the tracker.
Yeah. Although actually,
so it's
add 1 because we want a bit of normal before we start. We'll go from 0 to 10. From 0 to 1, it's just the same. Until you pass 1, the Formant doesn't change.
Yeah, and when you multiply numbers smaller than 1, they get smaller.
Yes. So cubing it is going to make...
Is going to be... Yeah.
So it's going to take this sort of linear thing and it's going to make it really small at the bottom.
And then we're multiplying by 10.
And seeing as like we probably won't be screaming because it's nighttime here, we might multiply that by a bit more to get that to work. I was just thinking as well, is there a way of threshold plus this kind of recording disable? Is that a good way of doing it?
What's the thought there?
I wanted to disable recording. You know, so like we could get a waveform we like and then play around with it and not keep
And
recording.
not keep overwriting.
Yeah. Well, maybe we should just do it another way.
Well, let me look in this threshold. What's happening there?
Just want to kind of switch this threshold on and off. What's a good way of doing that? Well, just with a level, obviously, yeah. Because it's just for a button, isn't it? We just put a level in here. It's getting all complicated. And then we just go...
output of a threshold is 1 when the input exceeds the specified threshold. Otherwise, it is a 0. Couldn't you use 1 minus threshold? Yeah, you could do it as a logic value, but you really could just do it also as in the threshold.
Well, you could put the threshold
1 minus threshold.
But we'll put the threshold up to 1. So we could go.
Well, you can just keep doing it the way you were doing it. It was making sense.
Yeah, I think this makes sense. This is kind of the
Record enabled as logic value, so it's either a 0 or a 1 there.
Yeah. So if it's a 1, then it will pass the signal through. Otherwise, it's a 0. So rec enable, we can just turn that into a toggle. So then we go. And I can turn it off. And then we just got that sort of in the buffer now.
Yeah, we've frozen it. Nice.
Oh yeah, look, so when I get really loud, maybe the cubed is overdoing it.
See, I like it.
You gotta go quite loud to get the formatting, I think. Let's have a look at the I like it.
This is great. That's some wild sounds.
I think we should couple that. How are we doing for time?
Let's have a look. I suspect we're about halfway.
12 minutes.
Look at that. 12 minutes left. Almost 13.
I think this one's going quite well so far.
Yeah, we're doing all right. Yeah.
I think we should put a filter after it, like you originally.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think the filter coupled with the old after
low pass. Okay.
Yeah,
frequency. Let's do that same feedback. The tracker in there. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take the
left side.
Well, I don't know. Do we want to? Do you want to open the filter with volume or?
Yeah, let's open the filter. Yeah, so then it would be amplitude. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Would be the right side.
So how will it relate to volume? So this volume will go sort of from 0 to 1.
Well, we gonna have to turn that into hertz, right, for frequency. So we could do something like.
Or if you want to go logarithmic, we could turn it into note number. Sort of thing. So like if we take a base frequency for the, let's say the filter starts at say 20 hertz.
Okay, 20 hertz note number.
Make it 40 hertz, right? 40 hertz note number.
Note number.
And then add, how many octaves do we want to open up from there? 40, 80, that's 1, 160 is 2 octaves.
320.
320 is 3, and then 6. We want to go at least to 604, probably 5 octaves. So that's times 60.
Right, because there's 12 note numbers in an octave. 12 times 5 is 60.
I mean, I could make it clearer. So we're going up 5 octaves there. That's note number plus. I don't think we need to put NN on the end, but I guess we can. With a little bit of, okay. It's a bit simple.
It sounds a bit muffled, huh?
I think we broke it. Well, we can start from a higher frequency.
Okay.
So that goes 60. Have I done that right? So we're taking that as a note number, and then we're adding note number hertz. I mean, yeah, it should be fine. I think it needs some smoothing, don't you?
Smooth it out.
Yeah. Where is it? There. I'm gonna put slew rate limiter on it first.
You love that slew rate limiter. That's good.
Well, yeah, because because I think part of that graininess is coming from Capitalk rate, so we could slew it down a bit anyway. So sort of that will kind of in audio rate slew it down, and then we could put a kind of smooth for. I don't know. What do you reckon?
4,096 samples.
Oh.
Or but we can do duration. Yeah, you could. Smooth for. There you go.
Okay. Let's see if that sounds better.
It's pretty cool.
So maybe we want to start from filter bass kind of freak, so we can sort of have a
filter bass freak. Okay. Yeah. Can find the magic spot with a fader.
And then we could actually multiply this by filter mod in octaves. So where is it? Filter bass frequency. So that needs to go from, let's say 20 to 2000. And that would be a good one to do in logarithmic, wouldn't it? And
oh, nice. Yeah, just change it right there in the
and
VCS. And then the mod, you probably want to.
Well, we could go negative if we wanted. -5 to +5. Step 1. Oh, hold on. I'm not getting a good recording here. Oh, that looks good.
Sounds pretty nice coming through, what I can hear. What do you say on we ring modulate this whole thing? We were just talking about ring modulation.
We have to ring modulate
We
it.
have to ring mod it. So we let's, and then we use a sine wave, but that sine wave can be controlled also from the frequency of your voice.
Okay. Ta-da.
Yeah.
So we put a ring mod in here. We've got an oscillator there. That's a sine wave oscillator. We're going to take the left. We'll put that into the frequency. The amp will be 1, presumably. And we'll put another slew rate limiter on there to make it different. So it kind of drags with quite a long...
Got about 5 minutes left. I
Okay.
think we're in a good place. We bring up our bass frequency.
I feel like I want to crossfade that. I tell you the other thing we could do. This left here is if we halve the level of it, we go down an octave. So we can go down an octave, which might be fun. And then just go half. So that will make that go down an octave. And then let's put a crossfader. So this is a crossfade interpolate N, I think, between the our original and then the whatever you call that thing, the ring modded one.
The ring modded. I see. Ring mod.
So we can kind of fade it in or not.
Good idea.
And then how are we doing for time? 3 minutes.
We're on the home stretch. 3 minutes, so we can finish this thought.
Okay. Right, so that's going to do that thing. That's going to... Right, okay, quick. We're going to put a join there. And then we're going to copy that. Shift Control V in there. So we've got another copy of the whole thing. Where's our tracker? There. Paste that into the slew rate limiter. Have a different slew rate. And instead of going down an octave, we'll go down the fifth or something. Okay. And this will be in hard pan stereo. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
A lot richer, yeah. How's it feel performing it? It feels pretty, like it's pretty expressive, like responsive.
I forgot
that way.
I forgot to put the product in. That wasn't ring modulated on the right. I was wondering why it was whining away in my ears. Sorry. There we go. And then, oh, we got 1 minute left. You know what we need?
The void? Oh, I knew it. Yeah, the void verb. Okay, plunker on there.
And then we're done. Oh, except the screen's gone a bit wacky, but anyway. Try to get a waveform in here now.
Give it to us, yes.
What if I put the mic in front of the speakers? Oh, that killed it.
Was that time? Was that bell the?
No,
Was that the closing bell? It was.
yeah. This is just feedback through the speakers now.
Very nice, though. I was thinking it's cool because on Zoom we're also hearing your voice come through like in that way. But if you're just using it as a control signal without hearing your voice in that way, then it's something different. It's kind of that's how it's actually being designed. But I like it. Great job.
Here, you talk.
Some nice sounds. A lot of goods. I mean, we had Shaper and audio, and I think we did both of those quite extensively.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll share it as we always do, huh? There'll be a link in the description. People can grab it.
Yeah.
It's no samples, so it should be easy. Just get live input and have fun.
I think that one worked.
Yeah.
What should we call it?
Not sure. Any thoughts?
The voice.
Voice.
It's kind of ring modded. It's
Modulating,
sampling your voice in a kind of wave. It's your kind of vocal wave.
vocal waver.
Waverer. it waverers your voice.
Okay. All right. That works for me.
Cool.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay.
Brilliant.
I think it's good to go. We'll package it up.
Yep.
Great job as always, Alan. We'll do it again soon.
Yeah, thanks, Will.
No, thank you. Pleasure's all mine.
I think we're back on the horse.
We're back on the horse. Back in the spacecraft.
We're back in the space.
Yep.
No, that was good. Yeah.
That was very good. Yeah.
Excellent.
Right on. All right. Well, we'll see you. We'll see you again soon. We'll do it again soon.
We'll see you soon. We'll load this one up. It'll be linked somewhere.
Perfect.
Cool.
Right on. See you next time.
Yeah. All right.
Thanks. Cheers.